Greetings, this is Robin Dudley House, the Artsy Bohemian, coming to you from my studio in Los Angeles, California. Today I'm going to be continuing to work in this journal that we made, and you'll see references to it in this tutorial. If you want to learn how to make this journal, I did a tutorial, the video previous to this one, showing you how to make it from recycled paper, from packaging, parchment paper. This is the spread that we're going to be making today. So it's a simple pamphlet stitch binding, and it's great for beginners, especially those who have never done a junk journal. And it'll be a great jumping off point for you to make a journal like this so that you can either journal in it or you can do some artwork. I'm going to be doing artwork, and I'm either going to be showing you tutorials on what I've done, or I'll be doing flip throughs on maybe my latest project. So that's what I'll be referencing, especially from a particular artist named Melanie from Somerset Studio Magazine, which you'll hear me talk about. So we're going to dive in. This is a quick collage spread tutorial, and I think you're going to like it because it's fairly simple to do. Enjoy! Also, if you could help me out, I'm pretty close to 15,000 subscribers as of the time of this video, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also give me the thumbs up. It really does help the algorithm of YouTube to let others know about me and to help me grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks. I'm going to show you some of the things I've pulled together and what my inspiration is for this particular page. And I love this layout. And it's from the magazine I showed you in the beginning. By the way, this is from the end of 2022 through January 2023. So it's very possible as of the time of this video that you can still get this. And if not, you can follow her. Her name's Melanie Therault, and her Instagram is Mixed Media Magpie. So that's what I'm kind of working on the premise from what I've read on this article, that she works, for this particular journal, she works just in corners. So all of her collages are just in the corners, which I absolutely love. I love the negative space and the fact that it really just focuses on the focal of the collage. I don't particularly care for all of them, but yeah, this is my most favorite. And then there's also, this is a freebie card stock that they give you in the magazine. So based on that, I've gathered some things. It could change. I have a bunch of images. You can find free images online, but I'm going to go with this because I like the black and white, or the sepia tone of this. And then I kind of pulled some napkins that might go with it because it seems like it could be French to me. And these are the colors I've kind of chosen. It looks like she uses this napkin, which I think might be the one I have here. So it's a foiled napkin. She uses napkins, gesso, images. It looks like there's some washi tape on here, and then words. And she also uses like a little bit of splatter, paint splatter. So I'm just going to kind of go for it. Wish me luck. This is, you're going to be watching me do this. It may look horrible. I don't know. I've also grabbed a couple of tea bags just in case for layering. So what I've kind of gathered also is that there's a buildup of layers, and they're all a little bit translucent, so you can kind of see between the layers. And then it looks like the last thing that's put on there is the image, which I assume you do your collage and you keep adding your image to see how it looks, and if it looks, you know, the way that you want. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out this lady. She kind of looks like Marie Antoinette. I'm not sure if it is, but... And because this is lined paper, I wanted to do my first spread on this lined piece of paper right here. It's just some paper from a notebook. What I'm going to do is I am going to tear pieces of the napkins, and I love these colors, so I'm going to be doing that and then gluing them down with a glue stick, a dry glue stick. It's just dries fast and it's not as messy as using Mod Podge or something like that. So for those of you who've never done this before, the easiest way to tear napkins is with just a paintbrush of water, just water. And let's see, I might go up this far. I might not use all of this. I might take some of that off, but I kind of want to just see what it will look like when it's on the page. And also, there were 2 layers to this, so just so you know, if you've never done this before, you can take a little piece of tape and put it on the back, and many times there'll be 2 layers, so you get this really nice, thin, translucent piece. Isn't this a pretty napkin? I love these colors. Well, let's see what that looks like. Yep, I think I like that. And I have some of this tape. She uses a black and white washi tape. So I kind of thought, well, maybe this will look kind of cool. That's too big. I'm not going to stick it on there just yet. I just kind of wanted to see if I liked it. Yeah, I think I might use that. So I'm just going to be putting things to the side. Not gluing anything down just yet. I have these pretty gold washi tapes. And then this darker one that might be kind of cool too. So here's some of that really pretty gold foil napkin. And I was collecting napkins when Tuesday Morning was open. And, you know, they don't really, I think they're closing most of the places. But for the last couple years, they really haven't had anything all that great at all for paper crafting. There was a time when they had lots of cool stuff. So I'm glad I had collected some napkins when I did. I just so happened to have this one. I don't like the sharp edges. So, from what I could tell, she tries to do these collages every day or some kind of artwork in her journals, and she says they're quick. So, I think it will be quick, but there's a caveat to that. You have to kind of find the stuff that you want to use. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut out images that I like as focals. Some of them I might use as paper dolls. And I'm loving this so far. Really like this a lot. So that I'll have a little bag. And I might even put them in my handy little pocket here so I have those ready. So I'm just going to keep moving on here. she does have some words, so maybe I'll find some text of a book, which I have a bunch of. So I'm going to start gluing things down kind of in the way that I have them. This is from Christy Tomlinson. It's super old. It's just some tissue that has writing on it, and I think that's kind of what she used maybe in her collage. So luckily I have some of the same things that she does, which usually never happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just gently put some glue on these pieces of tissue. I might wind up just using some glue. I have a glue mixture that I've been using the last couple of days. And some of this will get toned down with a little bit of gesso that I'll be putting on top. I'm just winging this. There's very little instruction, just kind of by looking at what I could see in the magazine and the little bit of information that she gave on what she uses. So I'm going to keep putting this on top to make sure it's in the place that I want it. Everything's getting all wonky here. So add a little bit more glue here. And then I have this butterfly that I cut out, but I'm not sure I'll use it. Maybe. We'll see. I have some rubber stamps that I might stamp on, and I'm not sure I like that. Cool, huh? I have this really cool rubber stamp. I got this fairly recently. I believe either at Hobby Lobby or maybe Joann's. Then I have this cool stamp. I like how bold it is. And I have this other bold one, and then this saying, "Make beautiful things every day." So I think I'll stamp them on the leftover tissue that I had with permanent black ink and just kind of see if I like them. That's kind of what you have to do with these things. You just kind of experiment. So I'm using Archival Permanent Waterproof Jet Black from Ranger. This is just some leftover tissue from the backing of one of the other napkins that I did. You can use Stays-On as well. Stays-On, you know, permanent ink. This is super low on ink. So difficult to find re-inkers. But the stores anyway. I think it's easier to find them online. Ah, that didn't come out so great. I think I'm going to try paint. Worked much better. I just took a foam brush and some chalk paint. You can use any black paint. And just tapped it on here, and I like that a lot better. This one is this one here. This is from Stampers Anonymous. It's a Tim Holtz collection. So let's see if that will work. I don't think the smaller words will work as much as something bold like this. And this is going to make a mess here. So I'm going to take a little paintbrush and tear some of this off. I like this layout here. I glued it down just with some glue stick. Isn't that cool? And then I like how it's running over to the next page, so that'll be fun to work with for the next collage. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of gesso and add some to dampen down some of the bright colors a little bit. Just gonna do some dry brushing. This gesso is pretty old. Actually, I think I kind of put some water in there. So maybe I'll just do some dry brushing starting here. I need to put some glue down there. The point isn't to cover everything, it's just to give it a little bit more, I don't know what the word would be, kind of ethereal look. I might have added a little bit too much. Sometimes it's better just to do a little bit and let it dry and then come back and see what it looks like. I think I'm going to add more gold. I'm going to wait for this to dry. I don't like the gesso on the napkin, so I'm adding another layer of the napkin on top. I do like the gesso on this part, so that's the nice thing about being able to just cover it back up. So I'm going to glue that down, and yeah, I think I'm going to do that and then add some more of the gold. The gold napkin parts. It's done! I'm so excited. I love it. So I didn't like the gesso on the flowers, so I just did another layer of the napkins. I'm happy that I did that, and I did another layer of this gold because it kind of got lost, and I really, really loved that. I love this bold black here that's been kind of toned down by the gesso and the number 2. And it looked like she did some splatter, but I don't like doing splatter. It's too messy. I just never can get it right. So I have this dots stamp pad, and I just did 3 little areas here, and I just love the simplicity of it. And I'm glad I did this zigzag here. So I'm hoping I'll be able to visit more often on YouTube as showing you the progress, and then maybe having more tutorials especially on some of the paper dolls. But I just love the way this came out, and I'm thankful that this gal, let's see her name again, Melanie, was in Somerset's studio, because I didn't know about her. And again, her Instagram is Mixed Media Magpie, and she just has some beautiful layouts that she's done on her Instagram. So I will see you again soon in the next video. Just so you know, I am going to be teaching some in-person classes. One of them, actually there's 2 of them in September of 2023. One of them's already is ready to be, you can register for it, and it's at Peacemakers. It's a jewelry class. I wasn't thinking, but I should have a picture of it to show you. I have, maybe I'll put it towards the end of this video. But the sample is at peacemakers.com in the jewelry section, and it's for September, the end of September sometime. I have another one that I'll be teaching at Frank Garcia's, and it's going to be Halloween themed, yay. And it's going to be some kind of a journal. Who knows, it could be, I'm kind of thinking maybe an embellishment book box of sorts for Halloween. And also I'll be teaching a Halloween weekend event in Nevada, October 20th through the 22nd. Nothing is listed yet. We haven't finalized everything, so registration isn't open. I just thought I would let you know. All right, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you all. See you in the next video.